Hi, my name's Tracy Huxtable. I'm the person behind all these short videos that I've been putting up of my dogs. They're all out in the field having a bit of a run because it's been a really wet day. So I thought I'd give them a blast before I put them to bed and feed them. So I thought it was an ideal opportunity to introduce myself. My aim is to do little snippets, short clips of what I do with training in my dogs, and also show people that it's not always pretty when you're training dogs, and it's not easy, and you have to put the time and effort into training them. It doesn't always go well, and sometimes, you just have to accept sometimes that dogs are what they are and work on that dog's strengths and also its weaknesses, and make it the dog that you want it to become. So I'm going to put up little bits of videos so people can learn what I do. You don't have to follow it, but I'm just going to show you what I do with my dogs and how it works for me. And also that sometimes I have to adjust it from one dog to the next, because what works for one dog doesn't always work for the next dog. And some dogs are tougher mentally upstairs and take a bit more pressure, and others don't take quite as much. So you have to adjust it to that individual dog. I'm not. I do believe in the pressure and release. It works very well. And I also believe that if a dog's being rough on livestock, it needs to be taught that it's not acceptable, and it needs to learn to work livestock properly and not be hard on them, because we also have to look after the livestock. So it's all very important and all part of training your dog. Also away from stock before you even put them onto stock. So when I've got a young pup, I will show you what I start off doing with my young pups and everything else, and what I do through up until they are trained. I'm looking forward to it. A bit nervous, never spoke on a video like this before, but we have to give it a go. But I just wanted to introduce myself. I've been breeding Kelpies since 1999. I imported my first one from Australia in 2002. She came across in pup and had 9 pups. And I've imported another 9 since then. Got some nice, good friends over in Australia. And I've also learnt from different trainers and bits and bobs, and also put my own work into it, because that's what I love doing. So I thought I would introduce myself. It's been a pretty awful day, so I'm now sat out in my chair in the field, and the dogs are having a good old blast, like I said, and I just sit here and chill while they have a good old run round. So I'll leave you. Bye.